We are back on Out and About today, celebrating the start of our 17th season with one of our favorite people. Brandon Stansell is with us. We're talking about his new EP, This Must Be the Place. So, Brandon, we're so glad that you're with us. How did the EP all kind of come to be?
So, I had a lot of time on my hands this past year, and decided that I really wanted to do a more upbeat record. My last EP was called Hurt People, and I was, very, I've always been passionate about writing songs about the, queer experience and trying to be as, authentic and honest about those things as I could. But it made for a really heavy EP. So I needed to, I think people were always surprised because they're like, you're so light and there's so much levity there. It almost feels disconnected sometimes when we feel these really heavy songs from you. So I wanted to kind of bring that life to this new record, and so it's upbeat, it's fun. There's still a little gravitas to it towards the end, but it's a 6-song EP that comes out tomorrow, and I'm really proud of it.
We're so excited. There's some great songs on here. Find You's one of them, co-written with Fancy Haygood. I remember Fancy from the video he did with Boys Like You with Meghan Trainor and Ariana Grande, and you guys wrote one of the songs together.
We did. He's an incredible writer. He actually did a lot of the heavy lifting on that song. I think like any songwriter, I was having a day that day, and we had a session scheduled, but I was just kind of like pushing through, and I felt like dead weight, if I can be completely honest. But we ended up cranking out this song that I just re-released as the last single from the record before the full EP comes out. And yeah, it's just I love it. It's kind of this mid-tempo thing that I wrote about a friend of mine growing up. So yeah, really happy to have that be a part of the record.
Absolutely. Now, you've also got a great podcast, so I Love This Country. So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I years ago, before when we were in our main bro country phase, and I will say I disliked most of everything that was on country radio. I felt like people would ask me a lot what I was listening to, and I would take these deep dives into independent country music and non-major label artists and stuff, and I would pull together this playlist on Spotify called I Love This Country, and that's what I would point people to, and I updated it every month, and it just got to where I think people were interested in what I was listening to and what I liked. Because it was usually very different than what was on kind of mainstream radio. So I turned it into a podcast where I got to, talk through a few of the songs that are on the playlist each month, and then have people on the podcast that were either a part of the playlist or that had new music coming out or, had something going on. And we've been doing it for 18 episodes.
Well, that is great. And the guests, like you were saying, I mean, just some terrific guests on there. You've had Leslie Jordan. You've had our friend Harper Gray. Leslie Jordan, also a friend, but Harper Gray, new mom, which we are so excited about. And then also, we've got about a minute left, but I wanted to mention Ginger Minge is in there. And, of course, Ginger Minge in the finals, of course, known as the Comedy Queen of the South for RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars this season. So we don't want to spoil anything. But so tell me, Ginger, you also co-wrote her album. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I co-wrote 5 of the 7 songs on her new upcoming came out this past week. It's a song called Walk Tall, and yeah, I co-wrote it with Ginger and my good friend Jeffrey James, who's a singer-songwriter there in Nashville, and I'm really excited for the world to hear it. It is both a lot of laughs, and it's got a lot of heart to it. So I think it's the kind of the perfect combination for Ginger, and really been loving watching her not only put this record together, but kind of ruling the world on All Stars this season. So it's been a lot of fun to be a part of her project, and I'm excited for people to get to hear it.
Absolutely. So we're excited to hear that. Also, so excited. If you don't have it, of course, it's just, I know by the time this airs, it's going to be out. Make sure you check out Brandon's new EP. It's got so many great songs on it. Once again, This Must Be the Place is wherever fine music is available. So, Brandon, thank you so much. You have the best laugh in the world.
Hey, I'll take that. Everything going on in the world, gotta laugh something, right?
You do. So next time, though, you're in Nashville, we want to see you here. So best of luck. We're looking forward to seeing you in person really soon. So
Thank you, Chuck. Thank you again for having me.
yeah, absolutely. He's such a great guy, Brandon Stansell. All right, don't go anywhere, because when we come back, we're going to do a great movie preview, all the movies you want to see coming up this fall with Brent and Pam. You're watching Out and About Today.